My name is Karis Rogerson, and I am a white woman with short, curly-ish hair and glasses. I am wearing a yellow dress with some flower-like splotches, and I am in front of a darkening window. Uh, this piece is part of the opening of a YA novel that I wrote called Nat and Cammy's Guide to Running an Undercover GSA, the first chapter of which was my Emerge piece. I've never really given much thought to whether I'm an ass or an arms lesbian, but I'm pretty sure Natalie Bonner just sealed the deal for the asses. She's stretching right outside the window of the prop room I'm sequestered away in, making the Italian landscape fade away as she bends over to, I don't know, stretch out her quads or something. And how am I supposed to pay attention to paints and landscapes when the most gorgeous girl I've ever seen is right in my line of vision? I swear her ass could win an award. Never mind that the cross country team has always mystified me. Other sports I understand soccer, volleyball, basketball. They all have a purpose, a very specific goal. Even track and field has those fun jumping and throwing events. But cross country, just running through the hills and forests for hours on end, no thank you. I forgot my headphones in my room, but fortunately, I have the entirety of the soundtrack of Six the Musical memorized, so I hum to myself as I get back to painting. It takes some doing, but by the beginning of Don't Lose Your Head, I'm in the zone, swaying to the beat. I'm so deep in my thoughts that when someone clears their throat behind me, I actually jump in the air and land with my foot in a tray of paint. I ooh, Though, oh God, sorry, I lost my place. And there we go. I'm so deep in my thoughts that when someone clears their throat behind me, I actually jump in the air and land with my foot in a tray of paint. Oh shit, I holler, yanking my shoe out of the tray. I turn around, ready to yell at whoever interrupted me, but my foot's in midair, so instead I just kind of awkwardly hop like a flamingo, flailing. And that's how I turn around and come face to face with none other than Natalie Bonner, she of the prize winning ass herself. In my shock at seeing her in front of me, as though I conjured her from thin air with my earlier fantasizing, I drop my foot to the ground. It lands with a wet squelch, and we both grimace. I follow her gaze down to the floor, where my shoe is leaving a very conspicuous footprint in yellow paint. Damn, I say, Miss Shoe's gonna freak out. Natalie Bonner giggles, and it's so cute. Oh God, why is her giggle so cute? I clench the fist that's not holding a dripping paintbrush and try to get my mind off of her cute giggle. But then Natalie Bonner steps closer to me and bends down, and her ass is in the air. Her shirt rides up so I can see a strip of the bare skin on her back. And oh my God, I'm going to black out. What is she doing to me? Pick up your foot, Natalie Bonner says. And so I do because she commanded me to. Okay, maybe commanded is a strong word, but I like the image it conjures of her telling me what to do and me listening. I blush and spin on my heel so she can't see my cheeks turning pink. If Noah were here, he'd be poking fun at me for being a useless lesbian bottom, but he's not, and thank God for that, because I do not need Natalie Bonner thinking I've got the hots for her perfect heterosexual self, even though I do.